With us is Stephen Johnston, Executive Program Manager of the Commonwealth Bank's Anti-Money Laundering, Counter-Terrorism Financing Program. Welcome, Stephen.
Nigel, good to see you.
Stephen, the Australian Institute of Criminology estimates that $4.5 billion is laundered in Australia each year. Does this mean the bad guys are winning?
I think money laundering has been with us for a long time and it'll be with us for the foreseeable future. So we need to ensure that we're doing what we need to protect our customers, to protect our reputation, and to ensure that we comply with our legislative requirements. And the techniques to launder money will change in response to the programs that we implement. So it's therefore important that we ensure that we put in place flexible and extensible solutions so that we can meet the challenges of tomorrow.
Stephen, how difficult has it been to implement the new federal anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing laws?
Look, it's been a challenge, but it's one that we're well on track to meet. So we are a large and diverse financial institution, and that poses some unique challenges. We need to make sure that we implement solutions that can deal with both scale and complexity. Now, right at the start, we set up the AML project as a single group-wide project with dedicated teams from each of our business areas. And that's allowed us to ensure consistency in our overall approach, but with a tailored implementation to suit each business area.
Does it require a high level of technology? And broadly speaking, what does it entail?
So technology is a very important element of the program. It is a supporting role. So there is the changes that we have to put in place to policies, procedures, and documentation and so on are a significant part of the program. In the technology area, it really falls into three major areas for us. So the first is really dealing with our customer ID and verification requirements. And I would characterise that as incremental change to existing customer relationship management systems. Now, second, we have changes required to support the ongoing customer due diligence obligations. And that really involves transaction monitoring, screening, and case management capabilities. Now, we're in the fortunate position there of being able to leverage an existing investment in implementing a financial crime platform for fraud that's taken place over the last 18 months. And third, there's really the changes required to support employee due diligence. And for us, that's changes to our HR system, integration with an external provider of screening services, and some enhancements to our case management capability. But the third item there is certainly the smaller of the three.
Stephen, some criminal elements have proved to be very clever technologically. Are you confident financial institutions can stay one step ahead of them?
I think criminals will always have the incentive to innovate. So it's important then that we implement specialised and flexible solutions, and we ensure that our staff are trained and so that we can adapt over time.
Finally, Stephen, what points will you be covering in your presentation to the Australasian Anti-Money Laundering Summit 2008 on the 9th and 10th of September?
So I'll be giving our perspective on what it takes to implement the ongoing customer due diligence program. And in many ways, the OCDD program is the linchpin of your AML program. So it's important to get it right. And I guess the key areas that I'd be focusing on really are, how do we design an effective ongoing customer due diligence program? How do we apply the risk-based approach in practice? How do we ensure an efficient and effective operating model? And finally, really, where should we apply our enhanced customer due diligence?
Stephen Johnston, we look forward to your presentation at the conference.
Thanks very much.